Hello, everybody. Ooh, I just realized I gotta edit some things. Next stream will be planned for the 26th. Time to be determined. I swear, my throat keeps going out because it's the frickin' at work right now. They keep putting out like cleaner and stuff. And I swear it's hurting my voice. I'm like, stop. All right. So, I am testing my new music, so that's what that was. So, I'm just gonna test for volume. I also have a new Yeti plugged in, um, which I might also check volume wise, or like quality wise, because if it's the same as my old one, I'll probably return it and just keep the Nano. Um, so yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna be right back, listen to it, and yeah, I'll be back, and we should be good to start in a little bit. Alrighty, and with that, I'm also gonna test my gain because I'm wondering, I feel like my mic's kind of off today, so I might have the gain on the wrong direction. Testing. Oh, no, that is way too loud. So it should go the other way. Wanted to double check that. But I will keep taping using this mic just to compare with the other recordings. Yeah, sorry, I am scooching my Uppus feet because I keep stepping on them and they're losing their fluff. So it is a sad. So I want to make sure that my baby Uppus good. Has all his fluffs. Yeah. So I checked and knock on wood. When I tried this yesterday, my glasses are all screwed. Oh wait, no. Other way. Yeah. So I tried this yesterday and turns out, um, having the video off helps. It makes it so I don't have to cut stuff. So I apologize. I still get a bit of like copyright notices, but that's because like Frederick Weisman like officially puts out the soundtrack. So Steven Universe, at least at the time, didn't have that, or at least I don't think it's put out soundtrack to Future. So that's the reasoning for that. Apologize. I moved my camera like a little bit because of the way that my screen is now. So I gotta remember, gotta look here, not here, because it's not exactly centered. Huh? All right. So we are going to be watching today um Dragon Prince season 2. Season 2. Season 5, episodes 5 through 9. So book 5, chapters 5 through 9. Yeah. So I thought I would do that. I might go ahead and just screen wise. How do I get to this? Chat is what I want. I am going to hide the chat until we have people on. And once we have people on, I will turn it back on. So yeah. Actually with that in mind, I could probably move the camera. Let me try that. Yeah, that'll work. There's no, a little lower. Testing. All right, yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, yeah, and then I could scooch over this way and watch it from here. Get my Heather's pillow. All right, I'll scooch it down a little bit. All right. So we should be good here. I guess I can scooch up my laptop a little more so it's easier for me to press things. Nope. Wrong box of brown sludge tarts. Let me drip that. Let me scooch that up a little bit. And yeah, this will give me a couple of days to look over the footage, make sure it's good. So then by Friday, hopefully we'll be good. I actually realized at work today, because we're going to be doing a lot of like pack up and stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to like go over to my folks to watch Drag Race before Brittany has to go. I'll be able to figure that out over the next like 2 days. So yeah, down here, my channel updates, link in bio / one Jenny fan. Might be able to find a way for Brittany to make me a cute little image. It's pieces. It's bits and pieces. She's working on a show right now. So yeah. And I have my Callum shirt on today. This shirt is new. I was gonna say I think Laser Cats has a matching one, but that's not necessarily true because mine is it's a different fabric but the same color. It's like a kind of what's it like a heather blue as opposed to a regular blue. But yeah, I should go ahead and get started because I am super behind on Oda stuff, contacting people, promoting things. I am behind. I am procrastinating. Why did you finish your essay? You're wasting time! That's my life right now in regards to Oda. All right. So let me go ahead and get this timer. It should be set for episode 5. I probably one of the reasons I made that new music was because I'll probably do like a tiny break in between each episode just for me to get the right timer up. Um that kind of stuff because I want to try to spoil myself through the screenshots as little as possible. So, but I do want to make this as accessible as possible for you guys to be able to watch it. So, yeah, follow along with the timer on Netflix to the best of your ability. You can sync up with the audio. You should be able to hear the audio, of course. Um, I thought that made sense, and also just for my own viewing, that it made more sense to have the audio rather than the video. Um, all right. With that, we will go ahead and start. Actually, hold on. I am going to edit this a little bit. I'm going to change it to 25. That way we can start it once it gets to 28:25. But the actual episode is 28:31, and I believe this is also going to include a recap, which will be good for anybody that did not watch yesterday's stream. So yeah, all right, let's make an attempt at this. Let's go. Worked out yesterday, so can't be that much different. All right, cool. Pretty much exactly on time. Terry! Ugh, no one cares. Mages. The one problem with doing this show with clearly Canadian people, it's like it is very obvious, guys, when you and I actually need to get like a new speaker, but that's not going to be able to be done before Friday. Nothing else because of monies. But yeah. Let me put it on reboot while this goes on. Alrighty, just trying to avoid the copyrighted music. All right, chapter 5, Archmage Q. But the timer should still be accurate. Layla, I love her new outfit so much. Her Arc 2 outfit. I mean, I liked her old one too, but I did see that we get more of her hair in season 5 or season 5, season 6. Um, I mean, because pretty much everybody has said what happens in the first episode for the most part. There's like one scene that everybody's been sworn to secrecy on, but Pretty much everyone has an assumption on what it's going to be. We just don't have the confirmation of it. Um, and I'm only talking about people that have like seen it in panels, not people that like are impressed. I am not looking at any of those kind of reviews or anything like that. Yeah. But here's the question. Are we gonna get the Rayla hair down due to battle damage? Because girls lose their hair, or not lose their hair gets ruined. Guys, their shirts get ruined. It's a natural order. Yes, that was an Avatar reference specifically, a soccer reference. Jack DeSena, yay. Oh, yeah, this is great. Two pillars, man, two pillars. It's corruption, I guess. Did she get bit by one of the Banthers? I guess she must have, and I missed it. I remember she gets like knocked out, and I'm like, I don't remember how. I also forgot that spoiler alert, but that's okay. Oh, jeez. What was that? Oh, yeah, the stupid sunseed plot. Ah! Teapot. Don't give a shit. Do not care. I will say these Hamantashen are like super different from the ones that I made with Laser Cats when we were dating. He basically had to be in my presence in order for them to turn out well. I think that's saying something, considering he is of Jewish blood. He was the magic touch, I guess. So since then, I have bought. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Word from my girl. I also will admit, probably won't be talking quite this much um during the book six stream. It'll pretty much purely depend on what's going on the screen. Um, so I don't remember what I was gonna say. um, no, all the all the stuff. I need to give my little lemur plush that I got more legs somehow. I do not remember this thing. Oh, of course. I do like this like gang all together. Yes. Rayla being protective girl, backing up Ezrin. Good shit. Like I love that that's still you can't take that shit away from her. That is like a core part of her personality. Part of it might be her training, but honestly a lot of it I feel like is just her personality. She's very protective of like especially the boys, but really everyone in the gang. I have an idea, she just lowers her eyebrows like really. They all kind of do, but Rayla especially. Oh God, yeah, I remember this. The shells. I feel like this is something that was like actually brought up by like the writers beforehand. I will say, speaking of things that were brought up beforehand, the one word that Jack DeSena used to describe this season was chains. Keep that in mind. And I can say, yes,
He is accurate, especially in regards to Callum. Things have not happened yet. You will see how the chains. You will see. I haven't decided whether I want to cosplay this character or not. Um, Honestly, I would probably end up cosplaying Finnegrin before I cosplayed her. Um, just because I feel like there's more of a fandom need for a Finnegrin cosplay. There's more of a oh yep, this bump. There's more of a need for Dragon Prince cosplayers in general. Please come. Um, Sunday, August. Would it be 4th? I think. Um, Currently we are signed up at noon. I'm gonna see if I can maybe push this to 1. I doubt it at this point. So plan for noon, and if we can go at 1, great. I'd rather push us like back than move us forward, you know? It really just depends on if anybody else is willing to swap, and I don't know because other people might be on the same idea as me. But I really just want to try to do it before the guidebook goes up and watch the guidebook go up while I'm watching this. Aw. But I'm a mage. Mhm. Oh boy. Mm. Uh, She knows him too well already. I literally just like don't remember what he used like dark magic on. Aw, Connor love. Love that, Terry. Oh my god. Oh, this is silly. Cute though. Very cute. I love the blood of child homunculus is rowing the boat. Very silly. Very silly, Terry. I totally forgot that he had like leaves on his back. I thought they were just on the front for some reason. Wiggle in your waggle. This is cute. I remember this scene being really cute. All right, here they go. Oh, is a bit coming up that I remember really liking? I think so. Yep. Rayla. Can't breathe underwater. That's not gonna become important later. Just diving in. Then I think they all go in except for Rayla and Callum, like just knowing, oh yeah, water problems. Rayla, don't know how because it was probably talked about on screen off screen, which honestly, I feel like this is a discussion that's fine to be talked about off screen, considering the reason that she's terrified of water was technically explained in a comic and not on screen. And it's because she basically has PTSD because she almost drowned from a moment with the Blood Moon Huntress. So, oh. Yeah, I love that. Well, I need you to push me. See, I pushed you. Pushing these. And then the Callum is just that whole little like minute 30 seconds was very in character for both of them, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that they're still like their old selves. Like, those are the characters we fell in love with. I don't want them to change too much, you know? Esophagus. It reminds me of like how Toph was in Legend of Korra. Like she's obviously still older and stuff, she's got the more maturity, more like experience, intelligence, but she is very clearly still Toph. Hmm. There we go. Yay, Soren. Oh boy. How do you know? Hmm? Here comes C-plot. Luna Tenebris. I'm trying to remember if Luna Tenebris is going to become relevant next season. I just freaking want, and I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, to be honest. I figured it would happen before connecting to the Ocean Arcanum. How is Callum not connected to the Moon Arcanum yet? I feel like he just needs to, like, have that deep connection with Rayla, let go of all secrets. It's like almost like Ocean, they'll talk about, like not being able to control everything. But I don't know. I feel like Moon has like a depth of trust to it. I wonder if that's just me, if I'm just having wishful thinking. I need to go back and look at like the book that's written in Callum's point of view. Um, okay, speaking of Blood Moon Huntress, here we go. Here she comes. So that would be interesting to see actually if that kind of the whole the reason that she has the PTSD is brought up in the series. I don't expect it. Oh, of course. This reminds me of like that scene from Finding Nemo where they're inside like an anglerfish, I think, right? Use them. Cute. I like those little, they just like had a little bit of like camera zoom outs to kind of show that it's like opening up. That was smart. Like, I'm assuming that was intentional, but I don't know if it was. Of course, everybody's in goop. Hmm. See, that's not too bad. We can do goop. There we go. Okay, I think these next few scenes were the ones that I watched yesterday to just to be sure that yeah, this was a good stopping point. Honestly, you could easily, if you were breaking this up into two parts this season, aw, you can easily break it up either 1 through 4 and 5 through 9, or you could probably do 1 through 9, or yeah, 1 through 5, 6 through 9. I think either or makes sense. But meanwhile, with season 4, I think you should go 1 through 4 and then 5 through 9. Because really, it's the 3 episodes after this, like 6, 7, 8. And I mentioned this yesterday that you should really watch like in a row, or at least prepare to watch in a row. I think that might be the one thing that I'll try to figure out beforehand, like if there is a good like stopping point. Like I might end up making 2 separate streams. I haven't decided. Um the problem is I'll need to look this all up before Friday because Friday I have work. Nah. And kind of a similar thing happened with season 5 because they just kind of dropped it suddenly. I mean, it's so close now that I'm pretty sure it's getting dropped on the 26th. I don't think that's changing. Because actually, I think like this weekend is San Diego Comic Con. I don't know if they have a panel there or not. Okay. No, it's not a nickname. All right, here we go. Here comes plot. So this gets interesting from what I remember. She just always have that stuff ready to go. I wonder that. Like, was she expecting this shit? I mean, why do you have that? I mean, I guess she doesn't know where else to put it. So it'll be interesting. This is another, I don't expect this, but it would be interesting to see, like, if we see this said jailer next season. I think that would be really interesting. I mean, I know we're gonna get other Star Touch elves, it looks like. I wonder if one of them is the jailer. It didn't really say what kind of arcanum the jailer's from, right? So I don't know. Maybe I'm totally off. I'm probably totally off. So I mean, we basically knew this already because not Dominic Profundus. That's Ocean. Rex Igneous. The Earth Archdragon, like only knew like a bit. So we pretty much figured that out. How are you not dead? Oh wait, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, how are you not dead? She's like, actually, I'm dead. I'm a ghost. I'm a spirit. Was it a spoiler alert for Steven Universe? Literal like cannot talk about it. Like I will die if I tell. That would actually would have been interesting if they did like a rose quartz. Like this is my final command. Like don't speak about this to anyone. And Pearl literally could physically could not tell that whole bit to anyone. Like she would automatically cover her mouth. Those of you that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. There we go. Like we're trying. I feel like there was still like more to this story or more to finding him from what I remember. It's like, then why did you use it in such a dramatic fashion? Ugh! I don't know what I was trying to do. Also, of course, Soren would be the one to try it. Remember, Rayla had moonberry juice, and Callum and Ezrin straight up thought it was blood, so they didn't even try. They're like, we don't drink that. And seriously, like this whole time, I'm like, why are you connected to the ocean? And I know you're thinking, oh, it's book five ocean. Well, sorry, that book one was moon that already passed. I'm not saying he's got to turn into the avatar and connect to every single arcanum, but I want him to connect to moon. I think it would be nice. Like, I want him to connect to moon, but like, I want him, I don't know. Like, everybody wants him to become like super OP. I still like want him to be equal to Rayla in terms of skill level. Everybody's like, oh, he's gonna be through the roof. Um, Like I still want to be able to cover each other's butts. So I don't know. Um like I want him to connect to the Moon Arcanum. I want him to like I would love to see him like moon shadow, like do the invisible thing. But I feel like he would be the one that would do more of like the moon spells for the most part, like the History of Eventum and the um whatever the one that Rayla did, cracking the moon opal. What was it? It's like something Canis, Mystica Canis, something like that. I can't think of it right now. Anyway, Blood Moon Huntress. I would need to I would need to look up the voice actors for the Blood Moon Huntress, Kim Dial. Because she has an interesting voice, I feel. Mm-hmm. There we go. Hmm. I was gonna say they can't all fit on Zoom. He's not that big yet. I'm like, Soren, you know what's going on with her. Pretty sure you all do, but especially Soren, because you were right there. Come on, dude. It's like, oh no, what be happening with her? Like one touch and you get corrupted. Obviously, it's gonna take longer on her because she's a freaking archdragon, but still, yeah. Like, what's that? Come on, Soren. I know you don't always have a brain in your head, but come on. All right. I am going to put this on reboot soon so I can fix this timer. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I might actually like when I'm going and changing these see. What was this? Oh, it was this one. Okay. Um chapter 6, bait and switch, right? Yeah. So this is the one I would do bait and switch. I don't remember the name of episode 7 and then Finnegan's Wake. I would do those 3 in a row. Um yeah, so I might put on like some music in the background on Friday like when I'm editing these because I don't know how to do those yet without turning it back to um like this screen where you all can see me, I guess. Um So, yeah, just so you know. All right, we are going to be on Dragon Prince, Chapter 6, Bait and Switch. So, let's go ahead and do that. I am going to go back a little bit, and I am going to stop the timer once it's at 25:30. Alrighty. Ooh, I went way too Like I went way too far ahead on that one, but that's okay. Looks like I got it. Oh yeah, here we go. Why did I think that this was in the next episode? I think it's because the next episode is the one that's super piratey. Or is this the one that's super piratey? There's like one that's really, really piratey. It might be this one. Oh yeah, and then there's that thing that happens here, and I'm like, we find out about it in a short story, but I'm like, this is the kind of thing I want to see on screen. Um, I will explain once it actually gets to it. But I love that like Rayla knows all this shit. Like she's been doing stuff in those 2 years, you know? I mean, there was no doubt, but it's just nice to kind of get an idea of what her adventures led her to, you know? All right, here we go. That you can look at on the Dragon Prince website. That was a horrible Scottish accent, jeez. Um, but yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, remember, she's not a fan of boats because of the water. I guess she did it. She did it on her own before, though. She seems like she knows what she's doing here. Um, but yeah, so there's a whole three-part story. I think I mentioned it in an earlier stream. What was it called? Chasing Shadows? I don't remember exactly what it was called. I feel like it was that. Um, but it talks about like her visit to this place. It's called Scumport. They'll bring that up. Um, I mean, this kind of makes sense that she would go to a place like this. And basically, it ends up being like her missing Callum and feeling bad that makes her go back. Um, I love that shot. That was like a big promo shot, and everybody was like, ah! So yeah, Scumport. Very, very piratey. Um, I'm not even gonna lie, this episode still makes me like semi-tempted to cosplay like maybe a pirate Callum at a pirate weekend at a Ren fair or something. Like I don't think I would straight up do like a pirate Callum at a con, but because I've never done Callum at a Ren fair. I've only done Rayla. Um, I've done Rayla, done a couple of Six Queens, and I did Princess Winifred from oh my god, here we go. Um, done Princess Winifred from Once Upon a Mattress, and I most recently did Cassandra from Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. Hello! Let me turn my chat on. We have people. Hello. Now what you say should be able to, there you go, be seen. Let me move this over a little bit. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty. Yeah, apologies for that. People are fucking creeps. Um, don't know if that person is still on. I kind of hope that I'm assuming it's a guy. Because only testosterone fueled men do shit like that. But that is not tolerated on my channel. I shouldn't have to put up a rule set because I specifically make these videos as ones that are um not that they're not appropriate for children, but they definitely are not made for kids. Oh, what was that? Can I? Brittany goes, "Hi, I'm watching Big Brother and they have only just entered the house. Would you like to guess who I've already hate?" I'm gonna send not right now, but I wish you were modding my chat right now. This is the first time that this has happened. Probably won't be the last, unfortunately, because people are fucking creeps. Shouldn't need to make a rule set. You all aren't children, but if you're gonna be like that, I'll make a rule set. Have some fucking common sense. Um, yeah, I'll probably need to edit this video a little bit, but I probably won't edit this part because this deserves to be said to creeps. Um, yeah, so just give me a sec. Um, Alrighty, so let me. So I might go back and forth because this is some good shit. Um, all right, let me. I will not. Of course you won't. Um, yeah, I want her to be available, but I also do not want her to be um interrupting you guys, I guess is the best way of saying it. But yeah, don't say shit like that. You will get banned immediately. No repeal. Um, that kind of shit isn't allowed on my channel. Um, Apologies or not. Um, so, but I guess hooray, I got my first creep. No, thank you. Or at least if like I had gotten a creep before, it wasn't anything that drastic or yeah, it wasn't like yeah, Brittany maybe stopped it. I don't know, because I had her on mod specifically for Danganronpa spoilers. Um, but yeah, ooh, she had seen that kind of shit. She would have been after you guys. Now I wish I was like, no, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to tempt any fucking people watching. All right. Back at it. Oh, whoops. That's not what I want. I don't want 2120. I want 21-0. Um, so I will be starting this timer back at around the 21-minute mark. So I'm going back a little bit before people were fucking creeps. Don't ruin things for other people, please. All right. Here, I'm gonna scooch this back a little bit. Here's the line about the lavender. I love that. I have lavender. All right. Should be. Oh, wait. Okay, good. We're good. All right. I actually have a couple people watching. Yeah, shouldn't have to make this rule, but please don't be creeps. But welcome. So I'll kind of explain what I have going on right now. I have to talk over the show a little bit, just because of potential copyright. Luckily, when I have it on video, or when I take the video off, it's not as much of an issue. That's why I have the timer up there because it matches with how long the rest of the episode is. So if you're watching it with me on Netflix, I try to make it as close as possible. Um, so if you're watching like on a TV or I'm using like a computer monitor, um it's if you see the end of the episode, it will show you like how much time is left. That's what it's matching with. So just so you guys are aware. But yeah, please feel free to watch along with me on Netflix. I would love that. Oh God. See, this is one of those moments. Like this was like Claudio with the coins last season. And Oh, I don't remember that being a thing. It's like, why would he be stalking you? I just remember her getting like villainous about it for no reason whatsoever. And I'm like, girl, you were doing this with the coins. Why are you doing this shit? There is no reason. Like, unfortunately, I don't see it as being out of character for her, but at the same time, I'm like, why? Oh, this is Guy, right? What is his name? Elmer, I think we find out. Spoilers, I guess. Ooh. I keep forgetting about how cute his backpack is with all the pins on it. Reminds me of what? What is it? Snakes, snails, and a puppy dog tail? What is it? The thing that boys are made of? Frickin' clearly. Apologies to any guys in the chat. Don't be like the one that was here like 5 minutes ago. Here's Finnegan. Yeah, I don't know. I'm honestly a little tempted to cosplay Finnegan. Um, I have cosplayed Nyx. Only once at this point, though. That's the thing. I just hate that the fandom kind of like died down a little bit because I'm like, oh, people aren't gonna know these characters, but I want to do them. Like, I would say probably the most niche character that I plan on doing is, and I might do her next year actually, because it will be the, I guess the 15th anniversary of this game. I don't know. Mm, but at some point I want to do Esha Patel from Drama Team, and I would do her at MagFest. Um, but like I did at the Western Animation photo shoot this year, I did Misty from My Life as a Teenage Robot. I don't know if anybody really got her. Like I did Nyx at another one, but I think only a couple people knew Nyx. And I feel like Finnegan is more niche than Nyx. Um, Especially since another little spoiler alert, Nyx comes back this season. Granted, I was gonna say this season was not out the time that I cosplayed Nyx. Season 4 was, but not season 5. This is so cute. I just love their buddiness. Oh my God. And Rayla's just like, stop. Rayla, girl, this is not your forte. I appreciate her trying though. I feel like that is kind of in character. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot that Finnegan was in this episode. I thought he didn't come in until the next one. But I mean, the motive, Finnegan is needed for the motive for what happens next. Jeez. Like, what? No. You don't do that to bait. Mm-mm. Ugh. Oh, wait, yeah. This is the, yeah, this is what I thought it was. Yep. It's what you think it is. It's, and I think it changes. Yeah, but it's what you think it is. No. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, he's in the season. Again, it's been a while since I've seen this episode. Granted, I've seen Finnegan's Wake, and he's in that. Granted, he's in the Finnegan's Wake episode, who is also voiced by Paula Burrows. Fun fact. You can kind of tell, like, once you know that, because I know you're judgy. I love that. What is this? I mean, granted, he's also kind of a little bit mentally cuckoo, but because I'm blind and I have narcolepsy, um, but yeah, it's like, oh yay, he's coming back. It's like anybody that knows. Yeah, no. I mean, this show I feel like is one that's kind of weird up to not start at the beginning. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I guess it's supposed to be an ocean dragon. I'd have to look because I know they don't get like voice actors for their animals, or like the ones like their animal noises at least. So I wonder where they get like their stock dragon sounds. I would need to like go over all of them because I don't think they're the same ones. But I also don't think they really have like a Foley artist. I think most of their sound effects are stock. Why? Neela's, who's named after, I think he's an executive producer. There we go. There's Paula. Might be a writer, but I'm pretty sure it's a. That's cool. Well, Ezra knows. Well, obviously he knows because he saw, but no. This is like the one plot besides the C plot that I did not care for when it came to this season. This was like, in my opinion, the worst part of the A plot, and I'm probably not the only person that thinks that. Um, Deadwood was his other name. Yeah. So yeah, but I will say the payoff for this A plot is great. Um, but the actual A plot, like these two episodes do tend to drag a little bit. Especially, I think it's called Sea Legs is the next one. Especially that one I remember dragging. But it's one of those you need them before you get to Finnegan's Wake to really get that payoff. Mhm. I want to know. I want to know where he got the mustache. I don't think they ever say, but I could be wrong. I mean, out of all the people to do this, it makes sense that it's Soren. I love how he's like somewhat doing it. I guess it's not an accent, it's just like a royal voice. Hmm. Nah, you're gonna be killed. Oh, there we go. Dun dun dun. Ah, interesting. It's like Flotsam. It just makes me think of Little Mermaid for reasons that I won't say on here, I guess. Mm. Hmm. That's not a hint. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think the reason he's following you is because you're threatening, or something happens where she goes too far here, and I don't remember what exactly. And I'm like, girl, I do remember actually, even though it's been a while since I've seen this episode, I remember the animation being really good here. Uh, I'm trying to remember what that is. Oh yeah, also waterbending basically through dark magic. People definitely called that, but what is that she's holding? That she's like using for the magic? I can't really tell. I wonder if anybody else can. But yeah, people are like waterbending, water redirection, like lightning redirection. I know people have said that shit. I do need to remember that actually for my Bending and Arcanums panel, even though granted, it's not as obvious. So it's potential lad. Okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about with the pirate Callum. Like that hat. It's so cute. His voice. I love it. Me smoke beans. So silly. Here I go. I love that she still got the cloak. That's great. Good stuff. I guess they had like a full plan. They were ready. Soren just wanted it to be easy. Mhm. Oh, that's what that was for, like the Order of the Keys. Honestly, that little bit was reminding me of like the Southern Air Temple, how they open up the doors, but that's probably stretching it a bit. Oh boy. See how those doors kind of look? I feel like they look similar, but I'm probably stretching. Or no, maybe I'm not thinking the Southern Air Temple. I'm thinking of like how they got to Roku. I don't know. Again, now that I'm confused, I'm probably stretching. You just listen to this freaking music. Like it's so the music from this season is what I need to listen to like the next time I'm going to a run fair because this shit is very like pirate medieval. Oh yeah, here we go. This is one. Yeah, I'm like the choking of I think was part of it. Yeah, I think that was it. I think it was just her straight up trying to choke the dragon with ice. Yeah. See, Terry knows what's up. There you go. There you go. Yeah. I thought this was it. I'm like, she's choking it. I feel like this is when I was like, she's going too far. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, God. Why? Like, I love me a good boss girl moment, but this ain't it, girl. This ain't it. Gotta eat because this music, but this music's too good. Or not eat. I gotta talk because this music, but this music's too good. I gotta stop eating and talk. I just want to listen to it. Yeah, the soundtrack for these next couple episodes are really banger. It's like it's fitting, but definitely different from the rest of the show. That makes sense. Here we go. Hmm.
Yay! This is also relevant. We Baitlings. er, Wait, I'm trying to remember how. I don't remember if she explains or not. Like, how the hell did she become his first mate? But yeah, so this is one of the other characters I cosplay. I cosplay Nyx. Um, so it's like, yay, she's back. Yeah, she was on like a poster or something, so people got really freaking excited, including me. Oh boy. There we go. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the be right back screen so I can fix the timer. So I will be back. All right. Whoops. I went a little too far. Okay. So I should be good here. Should be at about 25, 50, 51, 50. All right. So, oh, I need to change this. Let me do that while this is going. So Sea Legs is the name of this episode. Chapter 7, Sea Legs. And that will make sense in due time. Thank you all for watching. Those of you that I saw in the little chat but didn't chat because you're not weird. I appreciate you. I'd rather that than the alternative. Of course, Soren's doing push-ups, but honestly, good for him. There we go. Yeah, I'm like, wait, I don't remember this. Oh, yeah. Now I want to know what this game is. But this show is not popular enough that we will find out. Truth. I do like that Rayla's outfit does have like sprinklings of her old outfit. Like the belt's the same. I'd have to look at the next like full shot of her outfit, but I just noticed in that last one it had a good shot of her belt. And the belt is the same. Audie's doing the squats. Get it? Top of the sun. Oh, is he the one that's called one of them is called oh, wait, never mind. I will do it when it comes up. That's funny. I literally thought I was the only one that had that actually. Like when I go out into bright sunlight, I sneeze twice. It's never once, it's always twice. Yeah. That's cute though when they like announce the names, doing the little like animations with it. It's really cute.
Yeah, like I think I've only seen this episode like once, maybe twice. I might have done a second full watch through. Um, but I just like I always skip this episode. Also, I'm pretty sure that guard was also Paula Burrows, but I could be wrong. Um, like they definitely have voice actors like recast as a lot of like the guards and stuff. Teenage Robot did a similar thing. I mean, use what you have, you know? Mhm. Junior Assassin and Baby Mage. And everyone else is just the traveling circus. I was gonna say, what magic have you been seeing? They don't do that in this universe, do they? I feel like that might have been a little bit of a lampshade. That was a very big Aspero. I feel like, yeah, I feel like compared to normal, I guess just his strength has grown. I mean, I guess they've been pretty big in the past, but I love that he still goes to like his old classics, you know. His Aspero and his Fulminous. That's actually normally how like Jack the Sun signs stuff, especially like Funko Pops. He normally sends them like Aspero, Jack the Senna. I think sometimes he does Fulminous Jack the Senna. Um, oh, oh yeah, this reminded me of, or at least it's reminding me right now of like Serpent's Pass shit. Here's Janai. Da dee da dee da. It's like we just got to get through this episode. The next one is the best one of the season, in my opinion. Right? Because this is episode 7. Yeah, and episode 8, I would also say is like the best episode that we're gonna be watching, um, before book 6 comes out. It's the best, so far of the second arc. I'm trying to remember this. You really shouldn't. Yeah, I think it's just because a lot of this just reminded me too much of like the 5th episode of forgot about this. It's like if Soren was with the dragging in book 1 chapter 5 when they're like having to save bait from a thing. It just reminds me a lot of that. So I know it's not exactly like it, but I think that might have been one of the other reasons this is kind of a slog. Like you're supposed to like repeat all your ideas in book 4 because you like kind of did that, but then you did a lot of good ones here that you should have done in book 4 because they were better. That's cute. Dragging through. Oh my God. Soren, you're an idiot. I love you. I really want Brittany to watch this show because I feel like she would really like Soren. Like, she was a big fan of like Byakuya, Togame, and Danganronpa. Well, actually, I didn't know that for a fact, but I explained him to her and she liked him. She was a big fan of Lars in Steven Universe. Her favorite Avatar character was Sokka. So, but I just know at some point she's gonna watch it without me. Saying this now because she's not on the stream. But we are gonna try to watch I think Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure together. Hopefully. Don't watch it without me, please. I do come over to the house. Let me watch things that you bring me.
Oh, shoot. I need a new sheet. This one is torn. Uh-oh. I mean, I've had this one since college, so I guess it makes sense. Luckily, it's just like a white sheet, so it's not like the Glee one that I have underneath it. That would make me really sad. And you guys can't tell, so ha ha ha. But I will need to fix it before next time my friends come over. Cover it with a blanket or some shit. See, I love that. I love that this is still like a thing with him. Like he still has like the confidence from the mageness, but it's like the old school confidence. Like he's still kind of like immature about it and a little cocky about it. Not cocky. Cocky is not the right word, but like just very overconfident, like very overzealous. Here we go. Hats. We did. We did. Hat. All right. Trying to remember exactly what happens here. Oh, yeah, I liked her outfit. Forgot about this. But yeah, it's interesting. Like, I'd rather cosplay Finnegan over her currently. I feel like she's got to come back. Excuse me. I feel like she's got to come back in season six though, somehow. I don't know how. Like, these seasons are always like crazy filled with plot. So, but I don't know. I feel like they could find a way. Oh, God. All the blood stuff. It's crazy. Honestly, like shit, it really is blood. How the hell were they able to get away with this? Like, you were not able to show blood in like anything back then. There was like no blood in Avatar or Korra. We got like a sprinkling of blood in Steven Universe, like the movie, and I remember being like, whoa. I mean, I guess they really over animate it, but even like Trauma Center's rated teen, even though they really make things look like goofy and non-realistic at all. This is the flaky crust. Uh-huh. The other one. Mhm. Jellybug. No, the Hamantashen in the background. Yeah, I like the mhm. Yeah, I do think the bait links come back next season because I remember seeing like a certain screenshot of them looking like they're in a boat or something, and everybody's like, "This is gonna be Ella Kiss the Girl," and somehow people thought there was gonna be like a musical number or something. I don't know if that was confirmed or if that was just like, I think they mentioned there was going to be like more music and people like automatically thought musical number, or if they straight up said musical number. I feel like it would need to be done very a la like how Avatar did stuff, like with Iroh. Um, but yeah, it's not like a Steven Universe kind of show. But there are some shows that like I'm honestly surprised didn't have more singing in them, like Owl House. I was surprised Owl House didn't have any. Maybe even Star Versus. There wasn't a lot either. Oh, jeez. Crazy. All the red lighting and shit. She's straight up killing these guys? Yeah, I think she's straight up killing these guys. I totally forgot about it. Oh, yeah, Sunseed time, I think.
if I remember right. Sunseed time? Hey, yeah, girl, go get her. It's the first time I've cared since you got engaged. Hmm, there we go. We need standoff. Hmm. Oh. Oh wait, I think here is a thing that comes. Yep. Boy, be crazy here with this one. Lapis Kayeli. Okay. This was a pretty big spell. So actually, I want to look this up. It's like, okay, crazy animation. It's like, what are you doing, my boy? What the frick is this? I mean, Lapis is clearly like a water thing. I know that. I love the Kayeli. I'm gonna assume that's how you spell it. Um, but yeah, no, I love that Rayla just like goes to grab him. She does that all the time. I'm a sucker for it. Sky Stone? Oh, there's a spell wiki. Or there's like a page on the Dragon Prince wiki for spells. I don't know how the fuck I missed that. Wait. Um, translation. Because it's like Sky Stone? That's a little weird. Wait. Oh gosh, I'm having trouble finding it. Translation. Latin. Okay. Lapis. No, not lapis. Lapis. K-L-E. That. Oh, Latin to English. Duh. Stone of Heaven. That's a weird. Don't know if I agree with that translation. I'm guessing they're thinking like stone as in making them a stone in the water. It's a weird ass translation. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm gonna look at the rest of these now. Now that I found a wiki. Um, here we go. I'll go over the ones while this fight is happening that I remember us seeing. Don't remember seeing this one. Um, yeah, Historia Faventum I mentioned the other day. Um, let's see. Yep, don't remember that one. Um, okay. Don't remember that one. Okay. I think I need to, there's not many moon ones that have been used. I think pretty much all of those were from comics. Okay, Sky Magic. Um, has Callum done Anguste Latus yet? I don't think so. I think it might happen later in this episode, actually. Mhm. Like, okay, vampire. Um, you know what she's reminding me of, actually? She's reminding me of from what I know of him, Naoto Kuragane from Blaze Blue. Doesn't he like take out his own blood and use it as a weapon and shit? Um, so yeah, Anguste Latus is trouble cleaner. Oh, Callum used it for cleaning the dust in Viren's old chambers. That was in a side story. Um, Arcanum Antiquus, pretty sure was used by Ibis. Translates to ancient secrets. Um, Arcanum Recoligo, which is collector recover secret. Okay, So aspero is actually translated to I breathe or to blow upon. So it can be read as I breathe wind. Asperofrigus would mean cold wind. Um, oh, I didn't realize this was a. I don't know why I thought this was like a sunfire spell, but the Eritque Arcus Ignis that was in book 4 um is there shall be a fiery, oh, it must be there shall be a fiery bow, not bow, because that would make sense with the shablow. All right, I'm gonna save the rest of these, that because that was the main one I was looking for. I mean, I got kind of a sense, like I got Arcus Ingus or Ignis, I figured was like fiery circle. I forgot about the little wing becoming an arm. Go ahead. Oh, I forgot how great the animation of that water was. Yeah, this water animation, like when it gets 3D, it's pretty damn good. Oh, I think I remember this. Or this is when the reveal happens. I think. Yes, this is when reveal happens. It's not, well, I guess it's kind of a ship. It's like half ship. Oh, speaking of 3D animation, I did not like that actually. That was okay. That shot of Rayla and the gang. But the shot of the boat's half crab. Okay, now it's better. It's weird because it's like 3D animated, but this technically is like all kind of 3D animated. It's in like that weird like 2.5D style. I know there's a word for it, and I don't remember what it is right now. Yeah, it's a boat attached to a hermit crab. It's the best way of describing it. Boat be tipping. I'm trying to remember. Did Nyx just yeet out of there? I know there's a point that she does, but I don't remember them actually showing it. Oh, jeez. Oh boy, here comes C plot. Time to look up war spells. um, let's see. Now I'm just looking at the ones that like I know they've done already. Um, Fulminous comes from the Latin word fulmen, which means lightning. Um, okay. Yeah, lapis caeli is sky stone. I guess making a stone out of the sky, I guess is the translation there. Um, this spell allows the mage to vacuum currents of wind into their mouth, drawing the wind away from the specific target. Um, okay. This one that's coming up, I will not say. Manus Plume of Volantis, basically been confirmed as turn my arms to wings. I don't think he's done that one yet. Okay. Oh, he has done this one. Pluvium Praesidium. People are like, we want to do that with him and Rayla. It would actually kind of be a cute little inverse of Katara like water bending a little umbrella for her and Aang back in like season 1 of Avatar. Um, so that translates to rain protection in Latin. Um, Sepulturo Caelo, I think I mentioned this one, sky burial. Um, oh, here we go. Actually, I almost want to go back. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I know it's gonna mess up the timer, but the episode is almost over. So I will put the timer back on. Whoops. Okay, there's next. Once it actually gets to that point. Here comes Finnegan. Here comes Finnegan. Heads I win, tails you lose. What does that mean? Ugh. I like that animation of her getting like shoved off. Like her facial was really good there. Oh boy. They're really Oh, that was the end of the episode actually. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, they're doing a lot of shit with the boy. So let me go next episode. I'm gonna pause it for a minute. Um, yeah, because I do think, do I want to play the intro in fear of possible copyright? Yes, because I'm gonna end up doing it on the 6th, on the 26th, because of things that will be happening. I will take this chance to research more spells as well. So I will be right back, reset the timer, and I will be back. Hello again. Welcome back. I don't know what that voice was. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Stop it. There.
Neat. That'll work. Um, Let me change this. And while I'm changing it, let me read you some more spells for the lulz. Um, so the one that happened in the last episode, where'd it go? Ventum angulus. So like ventum is basically wind. Um, where'd it go? It translates to like wind angle, which is basically what I figured. Same with ventum circulo is wind circle. All right, Finnegrins. Did I spell it right? Yes, I did. Finnegrin's Wake. Ooh la la. In my opinion, the best episode of the second arc so far. Let me read some other ones for the lulz that I got. Oh, from season 3, Ventus Spiralis. Um, the name of the spell is derived from the Latin ventus, and either spira or spiro, another form of the word being spiratus, meaning spiral or breathe, respectively. So it could either be spiraling wind or we breathe wind. Um, okay. Um, this one will be happening if it hasn't yet. I'll go ahead and read it now because there's a bunch of ocean ones that are going to be happening. Ventus validus or validus translates to mighty wind. Um, and then there was one cast by Zubea in the last season, Vocari Nimbum, which means call the cloud. Nimbum, I think, is cloud, so Vocari would be called call. And then there were also a whole bunch of ones that Claudia most likely did, from what I remember, which are spells cast using a sun staff that was corrupted through dark magic. Um, so I guess that like changes them a little bit. I would have to look that up. Forgot how good this wiki is. So yeah, anyway. Um, so I'll have to go pretty quick on this one. So let me get my timer. So I'm good to go. All right. So reason I am doing this one, I'm playing this music is because every so often this show has Callum in the intro. And when they have Callum in the intro, you know he's gonna get fucked. Because in the last time they had Callum in this intro was the episode where he got possessed by Erebos last season. Um, so something happening to the poor boy. I'm assuming this is going to happen possibly even multiple times next season. I would not be surprised. So we might end up going through every intro with me like talking over it just in case. Vinegar's Wait, I forgot this ends silently. Holy shit. Guys, this one is so good. And I remember one of the last like trailers being like countdown, it was like a week left or some shit, was the beginning of this scene. And Jack DeSena has a really good, just like effort delivery that's like, holy shit. You will hear it when it comes. It's like, oh my god, poor boy. But it's coming. Then Jesus jailer, take him down, 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 down. And then this part was just black in the trailer. Oh, the Jack did a great job with that. But yeah, it just turned black and just played that effort by Jack DeSena. And I'm like, oh my god. The boy. God. He has grown so freaking much since Avatar. And he was good in Avatar, but this is on a whole nother level, that guy. He is a man now. There we go. That's what happened with Nyx. Thought so. I'm like, wait a minute. What did he give to him?
I don't remember. I think she might stay later. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, she comes back this season. Here we go. Mm, hmm. Yeah, it's like Aang with "I'll never firebend again." This episode, here we go. This episode is insane. People were saying that like this upcoming season toes the line between TB14 and TBY7. I thought this episode alone towed the line. Yeah, you hear that electricity? Poor boy getting literally tortured. This episode is torture porn. Like the entire episode is full with torture. Um, Actually, I'm gonna take a drink of water, hydrate people every time they torture somebody on this episode. That was number one. I don't remember if anybody gets tortured in the other plots. I'll have to think about whether I want to drink for those. I think people get like attacked, but not necessarily tortured. You know, I feel like there's a difference. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, guy. And they're literally showing him go like in and out of blurriness. Well, actually, it's interesting because it's a third person view going in and out of blurriness, which was interesting. But like he has like a black eye, he has scrapes, crazy shit. Like, how the fuck is this a children's show at this point? It's freaking insane. Like, I just remember it being so good at this point that I was just like intrigued. And like going back and watching it, I'm like, how the hell is this a kid's show at this point? Oh, he's like, I know, not in the Soul Regum way, but I just know by your face. Yep. Mm, yeah. That is not a drink that counts. uh, to save your friends. You saved one friend and a dragon. And that friend was Rayla. Does she count? He doesn't want to say other things right now. He doesn't want to say that shit to him. I mean, honestly, it makes sense. Mm. That human, technically two humans, being Viren and his father Harrow. I was gonna say, I don't know how he figured that Callum knew this, but I guess he just figured that a hunch or something. I don't know. Oh boy. And this was the other part. I'm like, we're bringing back the freaking council. Ugh. But it's okay. Spoiler alert: Blood Moon Huntress will come in and fuck shit up. It's like, oh yay, things will get interesting now. It's like I need her in the next season purely because of this stupid C plot. And I mean, this C plot isn't going away. It's been going on for 2 seasons now. It is like a now a staple of Arc 2, and it's annoying. Oh boy. Mm. Mm. I mean, kind of. Yeah. Like it's making me wonder if like I mean, I guess I'm sure there's like other people that want to kill archdragons, you know? Like there's one that's technically dead. It's Ozymandias' dad. Um, I mean, Callum straight up says that at one point in season 3. He's like, that was Zim's dad. That ain't freedom. Honestly, this shit's reminding me of like the Roku Sozin debate, being like Sozin being like, we can make everything better. And Roku's like, no, that's basically terrorism. Uh, I feel like there was some shit in Legend of Korra that's honestly kind of like this too, and I can't think of what. Although that wouldn't have nearly as much of a overlap because Aaron Ehasz didn't work on Korra. Flotsam again. What about Jetsam? Oh, you're even kind of hear the do 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 that I guess say that. This will become a thing. And also another thing in this episode will become a thing. I won't spoil it because I was literally speechless over it. So, oh, I love this bit. That delivery was great on Paula's part. Good job, Paula. You got it. You got it, girl. I want some really good Paula Burrows performances in the next season. I'm expecting it, girl. Make it good. Make it count. Soren! Oh, we're such a good boy. He gets it. He gets it. Here we go. In Steve's hand. Mm-mm. Uh. I mean, if he had to pick, it would either be Ezra or Rayla, but he's not gonna do that shit in front of him. Honestly, both of those are valid, unfortunately. Also, of course, Soren says this. And this is cute that like Velas is part of this, you know? I'm like, aw. Yeah, Jack DeSena in general does a really good job with this episode. Honestly, they all do. Like especially him, Paula, and Jesse and Okawa Soren. Um, I don't remember Sasha Rogen, Ezrin really getting that much to do in this set, but she gets a lot of other good bits, which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned. Here she comes. Here she comes. We get Kim Daya. The Blood Moon Huntress comes. Save this plot. Alrighty. And Miana was the disappearing into the. I mean, I feel like we don't quite know what the hell she can really do at this point, you know? The Blood Moon Huntress. Oh boy. Oh, let me see if I can get that one actually. Um, it was something Igne. I'm looking up, seeing if I can find what spell that was. Oh, I don't see it on here actually. Maybe I just need to like re-go through it. Here we go. Make this interesting, Kim Dale. I wonder if that was the exact ingredient he had before. I feel like he does. Right? I feel like this is the same, but I don't know. Oh. Remember, Rilla sassed the hell out of you last time. Granted, I don't think she would do that again here. I think she'd be more heartbroken than anything. Yes! I can remember there was a point soon that Rayla was a badass. I didn't remember that it was that immediate. Oh god. And then this bit. This is another great Paula moment. I was like, holy shit. I just wanted to stop so you could hear that freaking the effort deliveries in this episode are so good. Speaking of effort deliveries, here comes another Jack one. He's supposed to have a line here, but they were just like, cut it after he gave this effort out right here. Freaking punching Finnegan in the face. But yeah, I think he was supposed to actually have a line there, one of the writers put. saying like don't you touch her or something like that. But no, they're just like that was good. Literally just that. I am going to count this as torture, even though we did not see it. So, second time, they know what they're doing to us shippers with that line. They know exactly what they're doing. Because, of course, he mentions her specifically. Oh, boy. Oh, there's the bait. The amount of times that he's turned green this season, it's kind of crazy. Your elf girl. It's like, you know exactly what you're doing. Oh, this was interesting. So people are wondering if he like purposefully left something out. He potentially could have. Um, I honestly feel like he was just so like desperate that he got out everything that he potentially knew or could remember at that point. But a big part of that was blood of somebody who had like undying hatred for the um blood of somebody who loved the victim that had like undying hatred for the murderer, I guess. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. But yeah, bits are gonna happen. Oh, that is my timer reminding me I have creatures to look for on Dreamlight Valley after I finish this. Yeah, I feel like this entire scene is just like a like this is just a waste of time. Like this part, just in my opinion, just like totally sapped all of the energy out of the shit that was happening with Callum. Like, so like that's an attack. I would not call that torture. That is not a drink. Also, Amaya, I totally forgot about how badass that outfit is. Like that Sunfire-esque inspired outfit. Holy shit, girl, go. Oh goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh, girl be crazy. I love her. She is saving this plot. I mean, also every time Amaya shows up is great. Just like Janai, she's very do not care. And Kareem especially. Like Amaya and Kim Dale are what are saving that plot. All right. Here we go. Oh, things are gonna happen. I should look shit up. All right. Um need to get to this part. Because it's gonna start with this kind of stuff. Being very cryptic, I know. Also, I would consider this torture. Um, what's happening with Rayla now? Considering this. Quick drink because things are about to happen. Ferrum Venti, Iron Wind, Vivare Ventum, or Lavare Ventum, Wind Lift. That's your translations for those. Oh, look at Soren being such a good boy. His hands are tied and he's still doing shit. Yeah, I can't understand what the fuck they're saying right now. When they both go at the same time, I haven't quite figured it out. Granted, I'm gonna go to the Ocean Magic page for what I can hear of not Finnegan, but Callum. Yep, it's what you think it is. I mean, I pretty much said this when I was like, why didn't he connect to the Moon Arcanum next? It's because next he understands the. Okay, gonna look that up. He understood the Ocean Arcanum next. All right, let me see if I got that. Um, Terminus ad glacium, ending the ice. Yep. Here you go. Mm. It's like I'm loving this delivery also by Jack. It's like really like determined, but you get like that innocence of Callum too through this, like figuring these things out. Like really good delivery on his part. Honestly, pretty much everything he touches on this show is gold. He's doing such a great job with this character, which is not surprising in the slightest, knowing who he's played in the past. Oh, here we go. We'll count this as torture, drink. Also, I would count the freezing of him, also torture. So, we are on drink number 4. This is such a good Soren Jesse part. Hmm. Anagran. Like, this guy is such a dick, and I want to cosplay him because he's such a dick. Gonna consider that torture. He already has scratch marks. Drink. Number 5. Look at him. Look at the guy. Oh my god. I'm honestly kind of surprised. Well, the only reason that Rayla isn't bumped and bruised up was because she wasn't like technically physically hurt, but she was bound and gagged. So, yeah, I count that as torture. But now I'm honestly just kind of like, now that I'm seeing this, I'm like, the boys get to be all scraped up. Let's do it to Rayla, even though it's so fucked and I don't want that for her character, but I also want it now. I'm like, yeah, more torture. Guy looking like he's almost about to heave over the ship. Yeah, I'm gonna count that as well. 6, 7. Actually, I don't know if I should count all of these because I didn't count every single lightning shock that they gave Callum at the beginning of the episode. Oh, I love that delivery. Jesse! Too good. Too good. He knows. He knows. Mhm. I kind of like also Finnegrin's like he has an accent, but not really, not like to the extent of other elves. I mean, I consider him an elf. Yeah, he's definitely an elf, even though he's clearly got kind of like fishy sea creature like properties. Here we go. I mentioned Elmer earlier, so just yeet him over. Yes. I'm torn over whether I want to see him come back again. I think his time has passed with the amount that we have left. But I'm like, he made an impact. That guy was a dick, and I loved him. Yeah, I'll need to go over the rest of these ocean spells because I think they're ones that were happening when they were like going at the same time. So yeah, this episode's a little insane. This is a really good episode, even though it's torture porn. Yes, Rayla, go at her, go at her. Next. Sure, Nix. Sure. That's what you told him. You beat him!
Yes, Soren. Yes. Go Elmer. Good boy. What a good boy. Oh, here we go. I was about to say, I wanted Elmer on the last part of this adventure, but this part's really good. This is probably my favorite scene in the entire season, actually. I don't know if I would say it's my favorite of the arc yet, but definitely my favorite of this season. Like everything was really solid here. Like the animation, the voiceover, the music, playing a little bit of that Catalian theme. I think all of us totally thought when she like cupped his head that there was going to be a kiss there, but this works too. Just, that hug. It's just his eyebrows. He's like, because look at this shit. He knows what he's done. Yeah, pretty much confirmed he used dark magic to save Rayla again. So, oh, I forgot that that episode ends on the road to the end. Totally forgot that. Um, but yeah, so pretty much confirmed. Callum used dark magic to save Rayla again. Um, because boy was desperate. And I mean, pretty much all of the fics are like, I mean, this is one of those things. She better find out about this shit on screen. Don't you dare do this off screen. Um, and it's definitely, I think it's going to be one of those times because, like, she does put her faith in him now. She does trust him. Um, that she's not going to be like angry at him for this. She's going to be heartbroken. Like, I think she's gonna know there's that comparison with her and Viren that I think a lot of people have been talking about. That she's like, you have to do things that are not necessarily good for the people that you love. And I think that's going to be like a major connection between the two of them. That could potentially, now that I'm thinking about it, I might have thought this before, but then forgot about it. That could potentially unlock the Moon Arcanum for Callum. Um, because I do know love is a big part of it, and I think part of the reason they did that was sap. Um, but yeah, I am gonna go ahead and we will reboot soon one more time so I can fix timer, and then we will have one more episode, which is Infantis Sanguinae, which I would say honestly, writing wise, might be the second best episode. Ooh, I don't know. It's close with Great Bookery. Great Bookery was really, really good writing wise. I just liked Old Wounds because I just liked what they did with Rayla and that up. Um, but yeah, I would say honestly, Infantis Sanguinae is good to watch for the B plot, honestly. That's where the B plot is at its best, I would say, is within this episode. I think I can confirm that. All right, we'll reboot soon. Alrighty, that was a quick one. Yay. Um, so actually, I figured while I am changing this title, um, I totally forgot I have on my screen the description of the episode. So I should read that. Um, don't think I quite have the space to put it on here, but I can at least read it to you. So Infantis Sanguinae. I always thought it was pronounced sanguine. Um, yep. All right. While Zubea fights for her life and Viren arrives at a crossroads, the race toward Erebos' prison leads those who seek him deep beneath the waves. Um, Yeah, I feel like everybody in this episode gets a pretty good moment from what I remember, but we will see. I have two more, um, oh, crummy, two more, wow, very crummy. Two more brown sludge charts, at least in this box. Maybe I'll save them for Brittany. She wanted my homemade ones. These probably are not as good, but um, I'll have to see when I got um ones for season 4. I don't remember if she liked them or not, but she might like these because chocolate. Um, maybe I can just bring them when I go see her tomorrow for the lulz. See if she liked it. Okay, let's go. All right. Chapter 9, Infantis Sanguine. And this is technically the most recent episode at this point. Let's go. Oh, let me put my timer. All right, here we go. Ready. Haven't seen Zubat in a good bit. Oh God, these eyes. Girl, your guy he's not dead necessarily, but he's definitely petrified. Oh, I do not remember this. Oh yeah, it's like some kind of vision, I think, or dream or some shit. Oh, I mean, we'll remember. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just like an internal thing here from what I remember. Girl, you know that's not true, but it festers. Oh God. Oh, I mean, I feel like this is definitely. I'm like, I was about to say, like, this is definitely okay for kids, and then she just looks like she's fallen over dead. I know it's a dragon, but like, come on. Here we go. Yeah, I thought this was some kind of like a vision. It's like an yeah, like an internal thing. And there he goes again. Okay, yeah, dream. I don't know why I don't remember this part. I mean, I remember what happens to her, barely. And it's only because of like one of the titles of one of the new episodes. Should I look those up again? I think I will. I'm gonna look up those. They put like clues for them on Twitter and stuff. I refuse to call it the other name. It's stupid. Oh God, forgot about that. Yikes. Okay. The Dragon Friends, season 6, episode titles. Book 6 stars. All right. Passed out. Mhm. Soren knows. He knows his sister. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what it was. Although, wouldn't Akiyu have known that as well? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Oh, Claudia. The Brown Island. So focused on the Brown Island. Oh. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Remember, it's 30 days, not 31. It's 30.
Goonk. 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 What are you sniffing it, boy? Actually, now that I think about it, I have a friend. I'm not going to say who it is. Yes, that is an Avatar reference. It took me a second, like when I watched this episode, I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that from Avatar? It is literally in one episode, so it is very easy to miss. But I caught it. We caught it. Hmm. Hmm. Gonna do more paint. So now I'm wondering if he's gonna tattoo this on himself. It depends on how much time there is between books 5 and 6, I guess. And then we would have more confirmation. Does he tattoo all of his runes now on his skin? All of them. Aw. All right, let me look that one up. Actually, the ocean magic. Remember, terrified of water. And she knows that, like, he's down there. They're both down there, but Callum in particular was the one that helped her last time. Um, Aquaspare Falcubus, I think is what it was. Translates to breathe through the throat, which, would be like gills, basically. Um, yeah. See, they're even on the neck, kind of like gills would be. I mean, just breathe through the throat, I guess. Throat would be this way, right? I'm thinking voice box. Yeah. Oh, poor girl. It's just she's terrified. She doesn't want to be in there helping. They're trying. Like, they're not forcing her into anything, but they just, and she wants to do it, but yeah, she just can't. Oh. Mm, mm. She knows. I love this. With the baits. Dragon seating duty with the baits. Hello, Nauman K. Um, please be better than a person that was on earlier today. Um, done. There we go, Pentapus Inc. All right. Um, so hello. I am watching currently the last episode of Dragon Prince season 5. I'm doing a rewatch. I'm going to be back on again on Friday. That is when season 6 drops. I plan on binging it. Um, excuse me, basically in the same format because it's easier for me to keep on YouTube. Um, so yeah, as you can see here, that's why I'm not showing the screen, but you should be able to hear the audio. And then I have a timer up here, and that correlates to the same time as the episode if you are watching it on Netflix. So yeah. Hopefully that ends up working for you. I definitely recommend watching the show, especially if you're into a lot of the same things that I am. Um, Again, she does like a Avatar-esque sync. Um, there's a lot of like correlation between this and like if especially if you like Avatar: The Last Airbender, even a little bit of Legend of Korra, but there's like a lot of people that work specifically on Avatar that work on this. In particular, Aaron Ehas is one of the co-creators. He was the head of the writing team for Avatar. And then the main voice actor the voice actor for Callum, Jack DeSena, was Sokka. Um, and then like the main villain was also played by a voice actor who was in one episode of Avatar exactly. He was Ko. Um, so if you're into that, I have there is the main villain actually, Erebos. So if you have seen the episode with Ko the Face Stealer, this voice might sound familiar. Um, they're playing his theme. Oh, jeez. Um, yeah. This this episode gets kind of crazy between the two of them. People like weirdly ship them, and I don't even think it's a crack ship. I think they like actually ship them, and I'm like, y'all are kind of crazy. All right, here we go. Sure, on the other side, I guess, of this equation, I guess. Um, but yeah. Um, feel free to check out a bunch of my socials too on my link in bio. Um, that gives you a lot idea on a bunch of my other fandoms too. Oh boy. Oh, crazy girl. Oh, she changed her earrings. It's weird that I noticed that, but girl frickin' having octopus tentacles for legs. First she's a snake, then she's a bat, now she's a frickin' octopus. I forgot about that delivery. Poof. Boy, here we go. Infantis sanguine. And mhm. Child! There's been a homunculus the entire season that's been screaming, "Blood child, blood child." This show's a little insane. I was explaining this bit to my dad because this was the part that he walked in on when I was watching it at their house. And he was like, okay, bye. This show's a little insane at this point. Oh boy. Claudia is really going full villain here. Girl, you're going full villain here. mm, girl. And it sucks. I want her to be redeemed so bad, but girl, you were going down a deep ass hole. And there's some people that kind of crack ship Claudia and Ezra too, which I find interesting. As long as it stays crack ship. Oh, mm, God. Girl, yeah. What, girl, what be happening? Oh, I think her leg came back. Yeah. She drank more of the purple pentapus junk and that changed her leg back. Honestly, with what's happening with her, I'm wondering like how the hell did she end up getting eight pentacles? You know? Here we go. I feel like I still don't quite understand what the deal is with this prison, if I remember right. So basically TLDR, um, oh yeah, this bit's good too. Ugh. So crazy girl here, um, has a dad who is currently talking to villain Erebos. Um, he is technically dead. He has been revived for a 30-day period. This is the last day. So this is the spell that they're talking about. In order for him to live past the 30-day period, he has to do this Infantis Sanguine spell. Oh god, the shipping is real. I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna go crazy over this. Our baby was so cute. What? Oh my god, this is insane. Um, you can't see the resemblance. Oh my god. He has my lovely eyes, and then his voice is from your side of the family. I can't. Boy, you're insane. So yeah, we don't know exactly what Erebos is gonna do. Um, but like we're also thinking either something to do with this or something to do what else is happening is Erebos is gonna be let out of his prison and crazy havoc shit is gonna happen. I'm assuming that's gonna start at the end of next season that premieres on Friday. But we will see. Um, jeez. Something important to note, especially with this character, is he has had two episodes in a row earlier in this season where he had crazy dreams about his two kids when they were like young kids and like bad things happening to them and being like, I would do anything to protect my family. So he's done that twice now, and now he's like blood child. And he's like, I had these crazy dreams and shit. Yeah. He went down like a really villainous route in the first arc. Um, yep, you have. And see, this is the thing that I'm worried about. Granted, I thought I saw some pictures. Like, I don't know if I want to talk about them or not because I don't know if they were leaks. Ah, fuck it. There's people that are getting the entire season early. Um, there were some pictures of Viren that people like promo shots from season 6. So, I mean, could be flashbacks. Arrows. Here we go. Oh, and you can't even hear that little I feel like that's kind of a Rayla thing at this point. Um, look at her go! Yes! Epic girl, epic. And look, she's even this is again the thing. I like her seeing her use her bow and her blades. I like seeing both. And I hope that's a thing that continues. And I'd like to see that kind of thing work with Callum as well. I mentioned this yesterday. He's trying to help her. That's the problem. Like points like this, she's not trying to be villainous. She's doing it because of her dad. Like it just but it just turns her crazy. Oh boy. Stella, you devious. Oh, that is insane. Because of the real life consequences of this. Oh my god, like freaking bleeding out of the tentacle. Oh god, letting the rest of it go, Callum does. Like she's got nothing left. Look at Rayla protecting poor Ezran boy. Big sis vibes. Yeah, this is some crazy heckin' shit. I mean, badass moment on Rayla's part, but holy shit, like the repercussions of that, I still don't quite know what the fuck is gonna happen. So, okay, yeah, let me look at this because I don't remember exactly. Yeah, he's like in there. That's his prison, from what I remember. So, like, how he get prison into tiny thing? Guess we'll find out. Oh, C plot that nobody cares about. So while we are on C plot that nobody cares about, let me give you the names for the next episodes. So next season we have Star Touched, Love War in Mushrooms, The Frozen Ship, which is where I think we're gonna get that monologue about. They did this monologue on Twitter where they did like this montage of Rayla being like, the ship is frozen. You can draw pictures of the ship, but is it gonna do anything? I'm like, this has to be from the actual episode, but I'm like, very nice lamp shading. I appreciate it. All right. The Star Scraper, Moonless Night, which people are freaking out about. So I might need to go to episode 5 for that one. Yeah, Moonless Night, Moment of Truth, The Red Wedding. I thought there was an episode called The Red Wedding. We All Fall Down, and then Stardust. So I feel like, from what I can tell, Moonless Night might be the place to do and it's not going to be 2 days. It's going to be all in one night, but I'll probably do like a dinner break. Maybe for like an hour. Um, Nobody cares. Oh shoot. This is out of water now. So hydration time. Now we're like, Zubea's also dying. Like, well, she's not dying. She's getting corrupted. Yeah. So remember, there's an episode called Love, War, and Mushrooms. Who's this guy? I'm assuming he's part of the Earth Arcanum. But what the fuck? Like, what is what is this? I'm like, what shrooms was I on? Get it? It's mushrooms. Alrighty. But yeah. Um oh, here we go. Okay. This is what I was talking about. I think it was either the beginning of this season or somewhere last season. Here's where they it's like, okay, we know what he says, but what the fuck does that mean? Like, we still have no context. So, and I'm sure that's stuff that's gonna be understood maybe next season. We will have to see. Um, I would think next season if there's an episode called Red Wedding, like I'm assuming like it's gonna be red because of, Sunfire. They clearly have a bunch of like red themes going on. But people are thinking, could it be a double meaning? Could there be blood? Like, so yeah, now we have this crazy shit. Oh, is her hair all black now? Oh no, it's still black and white. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is insane. Her fucking leg! Her fucking leg! I don't know how I forgot about this shit the first time I watched this because people were talking about like Claudia lost her leg, and I'm like, why don't I remember this? And then I rewatched this episode, I want to say like about a month ago, and I was like, oh shit, she did. So it's like, what the fuck is gonna happen with that? Um, and it's like, I swear, if she goes through all this stuff and Viren is at a point of redemption to try to talk her out of this shit, and he dies, I don't know if there's turning back from Claudia then. But I mean, I don't know. But again, we have shots of Viren. The question is, are they dreams? Are they flashbacks? I feel like they look too real. So, ugh, it's like more than ever, I want Viren to fucking live. Just because I want Claudia to get redeemed. I don't want her to go into a fucking trauma hate spiral. Like, I'm worried for the poor girl. And that's the end. That is that that is the end of the episode. Yeah. So that is, and for reference, this is like credits. So most of the episodes end around that like 3.5-ish minute mark. Um, but yeah, that's where we're at now. They ended on that major cliffhanger. So we're like, what is gonna happen with Erebos? What's gonna happen with Viren? How is Claudia gonna react? Um, Pretty much gotten confirmation that somehow gang gets split up again, and Callum and Rayla are the ones that go to the skyscraper to get the Quasar diamonds and the Nova Blade that they were talking about at the beginning of the season, which we watched yesterday. Um, So I don't remember from seeing bits. Um, if like it's gonna be Ezrin, Soren, Corvus, like protecting the prison, the orb, yet another orb that is now a prison. How the fuck did he get into prison? How did he get Viren into the prison? Small Viren, like like manifestation cognitive Viren, but still how you get into prison. I don't get. Okay, so updates still two brown sled shirts. So yeah, probably we'll bring those over. Um, sponsorship greens, not really. They're not sponsoring me, but promo greens. That's the word I was looking for. Can I close that? Yeah, I want to close it. Okie doke. So, yeah, definitely look up my channel updates. Um, I really should try to, well, I guess not get off my butt, get on my butt and like make an event for the stream so you guys know exactly when I plan to do it. Because it will be Friday. Time will be determined depending on work and folks being able to watch RuPaul. I think Brittany needs to leave for her show at like 5, so probably at the latest 6. Um, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the link in bio. Um, and then hopefully I'll remember to post events. I think I can do it on Twitch and YouTube. I know I can on YouTube. All right. Thank you guys for coming. Really just Nom and K because the other guy was kind of a weird sexist dick. Yeah. So love y'all. People watching past, present, future, and have a good night. See you Friday.